Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to a Camnet Midday News. My name is Amazing Katamanda. We take a look at the stories that are making the headlines. The Zambian government to revise laws against drug trafficking. Women claim NSUNKO calms their tempers. We'll be right back after this short break.
Team, the trajectory of the business looks very positive, and it looks like we'll be able to launch the
She has so much data.
Mom?
Yes, baby?
It says here, global warming and climate change is caused by the pollution from careless activities of human beings.
Wow!
Son, do you know I can turn my phone into a TV remote?
How's that possible?
It's so easy. Check this out.
Be smart, be fast with mega data from Zamtel. Get your 15 GB mobile data for only 100 kwacha, 30 GB mobile data for only 200 kwacha, and your 70 GB LTE data bundle with free Netflix, YouTube, Facebook, and WhatsApp. Visit our Facebook page, website, or service centers countrywide for more information. Zamtel, your digital lifestyle partner.
Thank you for staying with us, and now the news in detail. Zambia's Republican President Hakainde Hichilema says government will revisit the laws that fight against drug trafficking in the country. Speaking during the commemoration of the World Drug Day, President Hakainde Hichilema says the Drug Enforcement Commission to come up with policies that will completely eradicate drug trafficking in Zambia.
International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking takes place on June 28, as declared by the United Nations. The day is observed annually to determine actions and cooperation to check drug abuse and prevent drug trafficking. Individuals, communities, and organizations work together to rehabilitate those suffering from drug abuse and make sure that no drugs are consumed or traded illegally. Tuesday, 28 June 2022, the Drug Enforcement Commission of Zambia has disclosed that a lot of young people in the country have become major victims of drug abuse and illicit trafficking. Zambia has recorded an increase in the number of youths who engage themselves into drug abuse and illicit trafficking after COVID-19 outbreak.
Diverts money away from investment in our people. First, the persona itself. The individual itself, that get wasted. The soul, the body, spirit, the skills that we lose as a result of drug abuse and indeed corruption. It's such a waste. We must do everything to ameliorate this situation. Everything within our capacity. The family issue, strength of the family, our comment about that. But, because everything starts with the family, at that level. You talk of a community, it can't be a community of a family. The school, the hospital, health facilities. In this sport, you can't have the football club and netball club.
The president has since called on members of the public to join hands and fight against drug trafficking.
I equal importance, and we must all engage. We know we've heard here how a young fellow challenged the father or called the father by their president. In many opinions, in this lodge, it's not in the African culture. Certainly not. I'm close to my kids, especially my daughter. With happening, she called me by my president. She will call me by my family name, which means connotes something here, connotes closeness between her and myself. So, it is important that we deal with these issues.
The president was speaking ahead of the commemoration of the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking themed Fighting Drugs and Substance Abuse Through Strong Families and Health Lifestyle, which falls every year on June 28. Blessings Chakwila, Camnet News, Lusaka.
The United Party for National Development Alliance has charged that it only has one spokesperson, who is Shimonza, hence their views regarding the alliance are out of context. The clarification comes amid divergent views from the alliance, with conflicting statements emanating from the United Party for National Development spokesperson Cornelius Mweto and acting Republican Progressive Party President Cassius Akapelwa.
The media, especially on social media, we want to clarify to you and through you to the nation that we as the UPND Alliance are very orderly people and very morally upright people. We are here to support the governance of the day, which is the New Dawn government, and we want to make it known that we speak through the official mouthpiece, who is Dr. Daniel Mvula Shimonza, and he is the spokesperson of the Alliance. Just that small clarification we wanted to make to you and to the nation. It's very, very important that from today onwards and going forward, we speak through our two media people here. We have Dr. Shimonza as a spokesperson, and we have our media director, Mr. Davis Mataka. It's order, and we want to stand for order.
Wardlers Extension Neighborhood Watch members have come together with the help of area councillor to clean up unattended places of land in the area that have become a high spot for various criminal activities. This is after an identified man was found dead at the said place of land a week ago.
The Woodlands Extension Neighborhood Watch have Tuesday 28th June 2022 started clearing up a piece of land in the area after a dead body of an identified man was found at the said piece of land. The community members say the piece of land has become prone to criminal activities. This is why they decided, with help from the councillor, to contract Lusaka City Council to clear up the place in a bid to reduce such activities. Speaking with Camnet TV, community members are elated by the move by the Neighborhood Watch, as this will curb the dumping of waste and bodies in the area. Our Neighborhood Watch chairman, Njoya Tembo, says as a neighborhood they do not want history to repeat itself, therefore decided to clear up the area to make it safe for the community, especially at night, as criminals hide in the bushes.
Woodland Extension, we are always been concerned with safety and security, and that is one of the objectives of our association. So we have engaged the Lusaka City Council, and monies were put together. We had to say we don't want a repeat of what we saw last week, where a dead body of an identified man was found in the area, because that person does not come from this area. It was very disturbing, and we take steps, at least 7 steps ahead of every situation we find ourselves in.
Meanwhile, Area Ward Councillor Clement Milonga says the council is looking into the matter and has plans of constructing a recreational facility on the said piece of land.
Even turning this place again into a place where they feel this is a place where they can come and commit adultery, fornicating in this same place. Others are attacking people just right here, attacking them just right here because it's a bush. So we feel that we need to clear this place completely, and because of course we have prospects of trying to use this place, turning it into a football pitch with flag lights so that people can come and play from here, and community must be happy at the end of the day.
Cherish Sibote for Camnet News, Lusaka.
Women of Lusaka's Kanyama constituents in Chivole compound have justified that powdered tobacco, locally known as NSUNKO, is helping them to cool their tempers and withstanding their nagging husbands amid calls for its restrictions from anti-tobacco activities in Zambia. An increased number of women believe NSUNKO enhances male sexual pleasure, among other myths.
A Zambian herb called NSUNKO, which is composed of powdered tobacco, ash, soda, and other ingredients, is widely used in Zambia for sniffing. Recently, there have been an increase in the use of NSUNKO by women for alleged reasons that it makes their body warm. Camnet TV caught up with a Chivolia woman who prepares and sells NSUNKO for a living. She says NSUNKO has since time immemorial been used for sniffing from the nose and not what the current generation is using it for.
Mwabona nga twaipika emilota futi kairero twaipukulula yabamenshi futi nomba elo tuleiti yatarala
then wale pakuti na mama used to do this
nombe chivale fikitabe ngibale filufiani
And a woman of Chivolia compound who opted not to be on camera, identified as Faith, says she takes NSUNKO to warm her body and also reduce her blood pressure.
Especially for bana kashifwe. Tulakwata sometimes ama pressure akwati mbina bakuvundula munganda abalume but ngo pepa kwa NSUNKO. Wala ama problems yonse wala alabako bito walwale BP tawalwale nangu stroke. Echo tupepere NSUNKO.
Meanwhile, Dr. Teddy Mulenga has urged women to desist from inserting NSUNKO in their private parts as it causes cancer.
The explanation is that the women believe that this NSUNKO makes their private parts tight and warm. But scientifically, there is no evidence to that effect. So it's a myth. What we are worried about is that the constant use of NSUNKO can lead to the damage of the mucosa in the private parts, which can make the woman prone to infections, genital infections. Apart from that, we see that increased use of NSUNKO has led to many women developing cervical cancer. As you know, tobacco has got cancer containing substances. So this is the very unfortunate scenario, and we urge our women to desist from using NSUNKO.
And the Drug Enforcement Commission Public Relations Officer Matthias Kamanga says NSUNKO is not illegal per se, as the laws that apply to tobacco apply to NSUNKO too, but has urged members of the public to wisely use the substance.
They want to raise their temperatures, so instead of sniffing it, they are inserting it in their private parts. And that in itself is another thing that we are saying, look, you don't know how this thing has been adulterated. You may just be leading yourself into various diseases that you may not be aware about later on in life. So those are the issues that we've been dealing with in terms of NSUNKO.
Cherish Sibote for Camnet News, Lusaka.
That item brings us to the end of our Camnet Media News, but before we go, we take a look at the stories that are making the headlines. The Zambian government to revisit laws against drug trafficking. Women claim NSUNKO calms their tempers. That's what we had for you on our Camnet Media News. My name is Amazing Katamanda. Good afternoon.